Welcome to Flow Yoga Mob with me, Cecily Guest, also known as Yogi Cecily on YouTube. Hey, if you are joining us on YouTube, welcome. Thank you very much for checking this video out. For us on Facebook Live, it is a Tuesday evening, and being in San Francisco Bay Area in July, we're out in the East Bay. Well, we just got done with a heat wave. And so I went ahead and I did my hair because the heat wave is over. But now we're going to start a yoga heat wave. We're going to get a lot of heat going, a lot of sweat going. And Flow Yoga Mob, well, it's for intermediate students, and we do just a lot of vinyasa. So I want you all to take care of yourselves out there and definitely hydrate if you need to. Definitely clear your space, clear your area. If this was my living room, I would have all of this space in front of me, and I would move away from this bench probably. So make sure you're nice and clear. These are donation-based classes, and so thank you everyone who's been donating. You can donate at Venmo/Cecily-Guest, CECILY-GUEST, like a guest in your home. Are you ready for some yoga? Say yes. Ah, all right, you ready for some vinyasa? Say yes. Ah. Okay, let's get ready to go. I want to start facing the right side of the room. Extend your legs out nice and long. Now we're going to roll about halfway back. About halfway back. And lift your right leg. And you're going to take that right leg up with a point and down with a flex. Deal or no deal? Say deal. Here we go. 8 times. 8 and 7 and 6, 5 and 4, flex, 3, flex, 2, flex, 1. Hold on to the right calf and rock back and rock forward. Now this is a straight leg, and we are going to get really bendy. We're going to get very, very stretchy and bendy tonight. And so those of you with tight hamstrings, well, you got to take it with a grain of salt, you know what I mean? The most important thing is that your leg is straight. It doesn't matter how close it gets to your face. So I want you all to remember that. Good, let's draw back and hold. Now you got a pointed toe and a straight leg. Now I also kind of want to say I will really be missing the Olympics this year. I love the Olympics. And if I were a judge on the Olympics, I would be like, that toe's not pointed, you know, take a point away. So this is definitely a pointed toe, right. And now we're going to flex it. See, that's a flex. So 8 times point and flex for me, right? Is 8 and flex, 7 and flex, 6 and flex, 5. My students out there, 4, they're like, Cecily would be a good judge. 2 more, 2 and 1. If I don't see it, it didn't happen. All right, great. The right leg goes down. And let's go halfway back and lift the left leg a little. It's going to go up with a point, down with a flex. Okay, here we go. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, 4 and flex, 3 and flex, 2 and flex, and 1. Hold. Place your hands behind the calf and just hold that very, very straight leg. Point and flex 8 times. Just the foot is point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. 4 more. 4 and flex, 3 and flex, 2 and flex, and 1. Good. Bring both knees in and hold. You know, in Pilates, this is known as a tabletop. So your toes aren't down and your legs aren't straight. You're really trying to, I'm looking in the monitor actually just to really see, do I even have a nice horizontal line? I'm going to place my hands behind the thighs. Good. And we're going to straighten the legs with a point and flex the heels down to tap the mat. So here we are, 7 and tap, 6 and tap, 5 and tap, 4, 3 more, 3, tap, 2, stay with me, and 1. Hold here. Now, some students, you can walk your hands up to your calves. That's cool, but let's just hang out here. Hang out here, breathe. Your legs are straight, super straight. Let's point and flex both feet. Point and flex, 7 and flex, 6 and 5. Right, 4 long straight legs, 3 long arms, 2 and flex, and 1 and flex. Stay there. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the big toes. Now, if you bend your knees in an effort to grab your toes, go back to holding onto your calves. You notice I kept straight legs the whole time. Hold here, 4, right, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, we're going to bend in and go to Baddha Konasana, forward fold. So Baddha Konasana, forward fold over bent knees, then straight legs, inhale, up and forward fold over straight legs. Hands up, draw in, Baddha Konasana, and down. Straight legs, inhale, forward fold. Again. Baddha Konasana, exhale, forward fold. Straight legs push out and way down. Baddha Konasana and forward fold. Straight legs, and out. Again. Baddha Konasana, that's the butterfly pose, right? Draw down. And straight legs is Paschimottanasana, forward fold. One more time. Baddha Konasana, inhale, exhale, draw down. And inhale, exhale, straight legs and out, forward fold. Fantastic. Hold your forward fold. Breathe. 3 and 2. Here goes my hair. It's sweaty already. And 1. Great. Place your hands behind your hips. Start with your right foot. Bring your right foot into the inside, the left leg, and then out. And then left foot in, and out. Now this is something I call patty cake, right? So we're going in and out, left foot in and out. Again, in and out and in. Is 4 more and out. 3, look, I'm pushing the knee down, and 2, push that knee down and out, and 1, hold the left foot to the inside of the right leg, forward fold, sometimes called Janusirsasana, right, and draw down. You can hold on to the foot, but usually it's going to be okay to hold on to the calf. Breathe. 3, draw down, look forward, 2 and 1, hold on to the right foot with the right hand, press the left knee down with the left. Good. Look forward and push everything down. Push everything down and forward. 3, down and forward. 2, and a 1. Great. Sitting up. You're going to hold on to the left big toe. Now, sometimes this is called like a bow and arrow, and you're going to pull your left foot back. See how that's working? Like, good. And then straighten it. Say what? Yes, give me 4 more. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. Exhale, pull the foot to your face. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale, pull. Inhale. I love it. And exhale, pull. Great. Hold here. Both hands hold onto the foot. Bring that left foot to your left ear. 3. Say what? Yes. 2. To your left ear. Foot on ear. And 1. Awesome. Let's change legs. Oh, put the right foot on the inside of the left leg and go into forward fold, sometimes called Janusirsasana. I love it. Just remember, there's 2 things going on in this pose. You got the straight leg. Make sure it's straight. Don't worry about the foot. You can always put your hand higher on the leg, yeah? And then you also have the right knee pushing down and out. So now we're going to combine those energies. I'm going to go forward over the left leg and push the right knee down. So I call it forward and down. Push the right knee down, draw the body forward. 3, forward and down. 2, forward and down. Hello. And 1. Okay, the bow and arrow deal. Right? That bow and arrow deal. So you're going to hold on to your left big toe. Now listen. Sometimes people will say, you know, it's kind of gnarly and funky to hold on to your big toe. I don't know what to tell you. That's a thing we do in yoga. It's a hook. So you hook the big toe, right? So you're going to draw the bow and arrow and inhale. And 4. Inhale. And 3. Boy, this tones up the abdominals. Inhale. And 2, right? Because you have to really try to get your body forward while the foot comes in. Inhale. 2 more. Draw. Inhale. And 1 more. Draw in. Now both hands on the right foot. Look, I'm going to look towards you and put the right foot on my right ear. 5, 4, 3. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. 2 and 1. Great. Please roll back, roll forward, Navasana. Roll back, roll forward, Navasana. 1. We're going to do it 4 more times. Back, forward, Navasana. Because I love it. Right? Back, forward, Navasana. Somebody asked me what was my favorite pose. Back, forward, Navasana. I said Navasana, the boat pose. It's mostly suffering. Most people suffer in it, right? I suffered so much, I just learned how to love it. I was like, I love it now. 1 more back and forwards. Straight legs, Navasana. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back, roll forward, straight legs forward, fold, way down, way down. 4 more. Roll back, roll forward, forward fold. 3 more. Roll back, roll forward, forward fold. 2 more. Back and forward, forward fold, and back and forward, forward fold. Nice. Swing your legs around and face me. Look, I've got my little sequined top on. First time I wore this top was for my 50th birthday. I taught yoga on my birthday when I turned 50. Some of you out there remember that. And I bought a really, really pretty special top for the class. And so now that I'm teaching all of these classes online, I have to really go deep into the drawers and find different tops to wear. So it's been a little while since I've had this one on. All right? Let's take the hands forward just a little bit. Yeah? So forward, bend your elbows down. Come up to prayer. Turn to the right, elbows down. And prayer. Center, center. Prayer. Left side, left. Prayer, center. Prayer, right side. Prayer, center. Prayer, left side. Prayer, center. Prayer, right side. Now, if you want to get good at these positions, do 100 of these a day. We're not going to do 100. Left side, prayer, 1 more center, and 1 more right. Great. Hold on to the right foot with the right hand. It's okay, you can hold on to the ankle. And then twist up and look to the left. Like strike a pose, like a diva. Really looking up like, diva. And then take your left arm 5 times over and back down on your hip. Diva. And up, over, back down on your hip. Strike a pose and over. And vogue. 2 more. Come on and vogue. Yep. And vogue. 1 more. Over and strike the pose. Great. Into the center, forward fold. Good. Relax your neck. Relax your head. Go ahead, look down. Use a block. I always have blocks handy. I hope you have blocks out there. I stopped talking about blocks for a little while, but I think I'm going to start talking about them again because they're really helpful. So here you are on the left side. Stretch down to the left. You can hold onto the foot, but you don't have to. You can always hold onto the calf muscle. Look how I'm pushing forward. And also my students, I don't mind if this butt comes up. I really don't mind. I don't mind. Do you know why? Because eventually you'll be able to put it back. And when you put it back, see how that right side's going to open up for you. So let's go ahead and look to the right. Strike a pose. Attitude, attitude, attitude. Now, taking that right arm over. Come on. And vogue. Right hand on the hip. Vogue. Again, let your body move here and pose. Again, 3 more. 3. Inhale, exhale, pose. Two more. Two. See how that little bit of an attitude works with your posture? And one more. And so I don't mind those little small gestures that really bring your energy into the right place. Then we come up and we go to the center and let your neck and your shoulders relax. Good, 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 good. Lift up the hands behind the ears. We are going to do vinyasa. We are. Reach up, forward, fold, way forward. And fingertips behind the ear, come up. Reach. Look, I set my feet even wider. Then reach forward. Hands behind the ears and up. Just one more of these. Lift and fall forward. 3 and 2 and a 1. Yeah, come on. Let's face the left side in all fours. Then after all fours, you're going to go into downward facing dog with pedal pushers. Yay, good. Right on time, about 15 minutes in. That's good. Great, awesome. Pedal pushers, 1 and 2, 3. I like to grab hold of the mat sometimes. 4, 5, 6. Look at the straight legs. 7 and 8. Bend the knees to the mat 5 times. Look up, inhale. 1. Push back, straight legs. And 2. Push back, straight legs. And 3. Push back, straight legs. And yes, look how I'm getting my heels down, my feet flat. Flat, flat, flat. And 2 more. 2. Push back. Yep. And 1. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. From the downward dog, I'm going with straight legs. Walk your hands back to your feet. Look halfway up, inhale. Press back down, down, down. Walk out to plank. Plank. Downward facing dog. Now, you know, after your plank pose, and I've worked with at least 2 private clients in the last 2 weeks, that after your plank pose, you might feel like you should step in for your downward dog, but see, now it's perfect. Walk your hands back to your feet, long, straight legs, flat hands. Flat hands, chin to the chest, way back. Look halfway up, inhaling. Exhale, press back down, down, down. Walk out to plank. Walk out. Look where I'm going to stop my hands, but push forward with my toes. Then downward facing dog. Action from the heels, from the ankles, way out, way out. Let's do this one more time. Straight legs, straight arms. Yes, flat feet. Walk back. That's the goal. That's the goal. Look halfway up, inhaling. Exhale. See the hands go flat. Chin to the chest. Walk out, plank. I'm going to stop my hands a little bit before I think I should, and then push the rest with my toes. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Then just the plank is 5 and back and 4, forward, forward and back. Breathe. 3 and back. Breathe. 2, work from the ankles and back. And 1. Yes, yes, yes. And back. Good. Bend your knees to all fours. Step the right foot forward. Hello. Good. You're going to bend the right knee and go into a lunge. Lift up. Place your hands behind your ears. This is a little flow. So with the fingertips behind the ears, you're going to actually push back, and the front leg is going to straighten a little. Right? And then you're going to keep the back bend, hinge the hips forward, and then sort of round off and go into a forward fold. Then bring the hands into prayer. It's the same thing from the prayer position. The front leg pretty much straightens. Then you keep the back bending, keep the arch in the back, and then round off. Now the hands go straight up. And look at this push out, and then keep that arms back behind the ears, keep that. And then round off. Straighten out both legs. Hold the hamstring stretch. I do have a flat foot in the back, so step in if you need to. Yep. Or use blocks if you need to. You need to lift up, make a flat back. That's cool. I don't mind that. That's cool. Hold there. 3. Big hamstring stretch. 2. Yeah. We do try to take any twisting out. Got to try. And 1. Good. Drop the left knee again. Great. Hands in prayer. Nice. Right arm goes up and back. And the left arm, then the left arm goes. 3 and 2 and 1. Prayer position. We're going to do this 2 more times. Breathe. Right arm down, up and back. Sort of a little bit of a twist up. Then add the left arm. Breathe. 3 and 2 and 1. Prayer position. Hey. Yeah. Right? Only go as far as you're comfortable. Listen to what I'm saying. I go down and up. To get the right hand on the right foot, I'm twisting towards you a little bit. Once I deliver the right hand to the right foot, then I'm going to go up and twist to the left. 3 and 2, which brings you now into a dead center back bend. And 1. Great. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Wonderful. Walk your hands back to your feet. Stand all the way up. Inhale. Great. Left knee rise. Left leg extend. Left leg back, warrior 3. Hold here. Take a breath. Hands to the floor. Right hand, right ankle. Draw down, standing splits. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is our first chaturanga vinyasa. Look, I'm going to leave that left leg so high as I dive down and then flip the right foot, and then there's your upward facing dog and downward facing dog. I want to do that again. Walk your hands back to your feet. Look halfway up, inhale, and then press back down. Stand all the way up, and then hands in prayer, left knee rise. Left leg extend. Steady. Keep the hands in prayer. Going to warrior 3. Keep the hands in prayer. That's better to focus. It's easier to focus on what your hips are doing. Then hands to the floor. Look how my shoulders go down. As my head goes down, the left leg is rising until there's the floor. Now standing splits. Standing splits going to allow you to lift that left leg so high. So insanely high. Look at tones up the left buttocks. I'm going to leave that left leg high, like angling it up, right? Walk my hands out and then dive. As the shoulders go down, the left leg goes higher. Upward facing dog, then downward facing dog. I don't know about you, but I feel my left buttock. Last one, walk the hands back. Look halfway up, inhaling. Breathe. Breathe. Exhale back down. So you release the neck and shoulders. Stand all the way up, inhaling, hands in prayer. Right arm, left knee rise. Left leg extend, concentrate. This time I am going to extend the arms in warrior 3, but I'm going to set those arms now. Look how the leg passes back straight. Everything long and straight. Concentrate. 5, 4. Stretch yourself long. 3. Stretch yourself long. 2 and 1. Hands to the ground. Standing splits. Stretch. Come on, sweet pea. Stretch the left leg higher. Now send it up. Right? Don't always deliver this quickly. Try to float. Then upward facing dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Beautiful. And a child's pose. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Lifting up, put your left foot forward and sit back on the right heel. So this looks a little similar. Those of you studying Kemetic yoga, yoga inspired by the hieroglyphs in Egypt. This is a Kemetic posture. I find it to be really challenging. It's challenging in many ways. Of course, it's really bending a lot the right knee. And then to also sit up here is intense. And so the full posture is this, looking back to the right. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Prasarita Padottanasana. And then we're going to do all of those sequences on the other side. Good. So enjoy your stretch. Try to release, relax, let go. And then we turn to the right side and downward facing dog. Just do downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Great, 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 great. Bend your knees to all fours. Yeah. And then step your left foot forward. Good. Come on up. Good. All right. Now remember how this goes. We're going to place the fingertips behind the ears. And you've got to get the legs set so that when you go back, you actually do have the balance and the ability to straighten out that leg. Now, it might not go as straight as mine, but you know, that's the idea, is you're falling back. Now, keep the back bend and then add the forward lunge. Return that to your legs and then round off the spine. So now the hands are in prayer. Same thing. See if this works for you. I mean, there's a geometry here that as you go back, in order to balance things, your buttocks has to push forward, right? So this really makes the glutes work for you. Then you keep the back bend and just change the legs. Keep the pelvis and the spine and change the legs. 3, 2, and 1, and then round off. Breathe. So now we come up and the arms overhead. Same thing, a lot of trust. I talk to my students all the time. You have to get to the realization that you're falling. You're falling. You have to let your body fall. And then keep all of that and just change your legs. Then round off. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, good. From there, downward facing dog. Feels good, a few pedal pushers. Greatness. Okay, walk your hands back to your feet. Look, halfway up, inhaling. And exhale back down, 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 down. Stand all the way up, inhale. And prayer position. Right knee rise. Right leg extend. Hold it. Keep your legs straight. There's no reason for your knees to bend. There's no reason for your knees to bend in the transition to Warrior 3. None, 0, so don't do it. Hands to the floor, standing splits. Now in the standing splits, dig it, you have to think about your right leg. It can't just be like, oh God, thank God my hands got to the floor. That's not the right energy. It's like you're trying to touch something in the sky with your right leg. And then also draw the body down. 3. See that? Right, so 2. So this right leg is responsible for things. And then we keep the height of that right leg, walk out, and now you're responsible not for jumping, but slowly delivering something that feels like chaturanga before you flip the foot and then go to downward facing dog. Great. 2 more times. Walk your hands back to your feet. Look halfway up, inhaling. And press down, 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 way down. Stand all the way up, hands in prayer. Watch it again. And then ask yourself, do I really need to bend my legs to get to warrior three? No, I don't. That doesn't make sense. I don't need to bend my legs. Pass the right leg back, and then look how the chest and the shoulders go down and forward while the right leg is lifting. All of that goes together. Hands to the floor. Left hand holds on to left calf. Left ankle. And the right leg rise. It has to be, you have to feel, even if it doesn't move a lot, you have to be aware that the movement of your right leg is an independent action. Walk it out and float, float. Maybe don't jump all the time. Figure out how to float and then deliver the upward dog, downward facing dog. All right? One of the best reasons for not jumping is when you jump, you risk breaking your toes. Right? That is a very common exhale, forward fold, stand all the way up, inhaling. That is a very common yoga accident, injury. Broken toes. Kino, that happened to Kino. She broke her toes, working on handstands, you see. So we really want to learn how to float. Same thing with this warrior three. Look how I'm sort of controlling it and floating out of your Vinyasa three. That control is a strength. Control is a strength. Hands to the floor, standing splits. Control the right leg. Send it. Send it up. Send it. Walk out floating, floating. Boy, the chest, shoulders, and tricep muscles so strong to deliver the body down and push the legs up. And then there's your downward facing dog. And a child's pose. Nice. And come on up, okay? So then we're going to sit back on the left foot and get the right foot out. Now here's something you all can help me with. I put these videos on YouTube. Sometimes I don't know what to title them. This class, it's not fast, it's not as dynamic as some of the other flow yoga mobs. It's not really like deep stretches yet. It's not pure back bending. Sort of just this interesting variation. Vinyasa flow variations. I don't know, tell me, what should I call this video on YouTube? I should have a naming contest. So to get to the comedic pose, your right hand comes in, left arm goes back, and there's a slight bend. But I tell you, working this left arm back is far more difficult than we think. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. All right. Great. Let's just do something simple. Sort of, I usually call it in class, all poses on the right side. So the right leg's going to lift. Step forward into the lunge, and this is your crescent warrior. High. 3, and 2, and 1. Virabhadrasana 2. Turn the back foot, set it up, breathe. 3, and 2. This is a wide stance. It's a very broad stance. And 1. It's on purpose broad. I straighten the front leg and go to Trikonasana. Look at how the right elbow and the right knee intersect. And that is because I'm standing so wide. The right hand does not go to the right ankle if you go to this pose from Warrior 2. Okay, great. Bend the front knee, back to Virabhadrasana 2. I like to circle and come up. And breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Place your hands on your hips. Push up and step back. Right? Ardha Chandrasana. Lift and float. 3. Control, float. 2. All right? Control and 1. Good, good, good. Left foot comes to the floor. Step the right foot forward, Virabhadrasana 2. See that? If you're a ballet dancer, that would be called a tombe. Tombe, to fall into it. That's okay. We can do that. Peaceful warrior, left arm back, right arm up. You can look down or look up. Then side angle lunge, right hand down, left arm over. Good, simple sequence. Prasarita Padottanasana. Jump your feet to the center. I'm going to face a little bit to the right, Baddha Konasana. Facing any direction, Baddha Konasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down and squat. Lift up and breathe. We do one more Baddha Konasana. I'm going to face a little bit to the left. Just about 10 degrees, just so you all can see. Arms on the front of the knees. All right, squeeze the knees into the armpits. Lift and push. 5, 4, push. 3, 2, and a 1. Hands out in front, jump wide. Prasarita Padottanasana. Enjoy your stretch. We're going to do all of those poses on the left side, so enjoy your stretch. Where's my towel? Sweating. Oh, good. Good, good, good. All right, let's look up and turn to the left side, get Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Inhale. And down dog, exhale. All poses on the left side. Left leg lift. Step crescent warrior. Crescent warrior. 3, 2, and 1. Virabhadrasana 2, change the back foot. 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the front leg. It's a wide stance, triangle pose. Look at the elbow and the knee intersect. Breathe. 3, nice steady. 2, don't make a big deal out of it. And 1. Watch the top arm circle down, up, and out. Warrior 2. Hands on your hips. Step in and up. Ardha Chandrasana. Yes, you can do a foot grab, you can do a lot, but every once in a while I just want to be steady. I just want to be steady in these poses. Right foot down. Watch the tombe. That's what it would be called in ballet. Right? Inhale, exhale, tombe. Good. Peaceful warrior. Stretch it out, lean it back. Side angle lunge. Left hand down on the inside of the left ankle. Try to get the arm and the shin bone to match. You're really jamming when you get that. You really got good form when this hand knows where to be. Good. And Chaturanga Vinyasa. That's it. Upward facing dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Okay, left leg lift. Step the left foot forward, lunge. Face feet, Prasarita Padottanasana. Jump your feet together. Nice. Lift up, breathe. Going to face a little bit to the left. Bakasana, crow. You hear me using this word push. Now that I've been doing this for years, I can actually think about pushing my knees into my armpits. 3, 2, and 1, and down. And especially when I'm sweaty, you really have to think about your energy. So the only way I can keep my knees from sliding off is I have to, with my core energy and my hip flexors, I actually have to push in. Let's see if it works again on this side. So usually ladies, if we're wearing tights, we're really kind of cheating, because when you've got skin on skin, it's very slippery. 3, so the knees want to slide back. 2 and 1. So once you get good at crow in your tights, try it a little sweaty, and it changes everything. You'll actually get better. I'm going to walk my hands out and jump my feet back. I'm going to go out, up, and chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and downward dog. We're going to do this again. Right leg lift. Yeah, right foot step. Face me. Look halfway up, inhale. Exhale, press back down. Left side, chaturanga vinyasa. All right, you're almost done. Got about 10 minutes of work. Easy. Easy peasy. Great. Hold your downward facing dog. And then bend your knees to all 4. Easy peasy. So, right, so this is a nice, wonderful standard, a very standard vinyasa class. So you can always go faster and you can always add more. But it's good, even if you're an intermediate advanced student, it's good sometimes just to pull back and do the standard. So we're going to lift up to all 4s, step the right foot forward. Staggered stance, Parsvottanasana. I'm going to push up, step in, and flatten the back left foot. You see, even the standard pose, Parsvottanasana, our goal is to get the chin on the shin, which is quite, difficult. Once your chin is on your shin, you can start thinking about going deeper and getting the arms over your back. Then I'm going to place my hands on the floor, look halfway up. Then I'm going to take both hands back for the left ankle. So this is a variation of Parsvottanasana. Things are reaching back. And then coming back forward and getting a very, very nice hamstring stretch. We're going to set up a rotated triangle from here. I step back just a little bit. Left hand cross over right ankle. Look, look, look. I'm going to square out my hips and look forward. Then, as I spin what's going to be your right arm, as you spin your right arm, then you start to spin your torso and rotate your torso until you rotate yourself up and into the rotated triangle. 3, 2, you must use the back foot. It's a tether. And 1, great. Hold here. I'm going to grab a block. You're going to go into rotated half moon. Push forward. Look, it's almost like I'm in Warrior 3. Well, I am in Warrior 3. And the right arm, look, I'm going to dial. And then as the right arm starts to dial, I also start to dial the ribs around. And rotated half moon. 3, 2, very difficult pose. And 1, hands down. Step back with your left foot, bend your right knee. Low crescent warrior, inhale up. Prayer position over the right thigh. Hold, twist. Listen carefully. This is what's going to be your right foot. Watch how I'm going to match the upper arm to the shin bone and then turn the fingertips back. Place the right hand on your right hip and look up over your right shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. That's the deal. Downward facing dog, left leg lift. Step your left foot forward, face me, Prasarita Padottanasana. Go ahead, look halfway up, inhaling. Gonna jump your feet together right there in the center. Good. Right side, twisted crow, keep the knees bent. See, you twist over to the right. Oh, pitch in, lift your feet. 3, 2, really, really hard once you get a little sweaty, because I know what's happening. Boom, that's what's happening, yep. I know. Come back up. Don't worry, we're going to do it again. Right side again. That means that your body's energy is pushing out. You have to get your body's energy to pull in. Some people will say it's core. Okay, whatever it is, you have to pull in. You have to squeeze in. All right? So we twist, we lift, and you must pull your knees in and together. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Right side of the room, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Oh, open up. Feels so good. Down dog. Exhale. Nice. Nice. Bend your knees. Step your left foot forward. All right. Rock a little bit forward and then flatten the back foot. Forward fold over staggered stance. Parsvottanasana. Breathe. So much that you can do here. I think easily half, if there are 30 people in a class like we used to have, more than half of those people should use blocks. So your body can stop thinking you're trying to stretch it. Otherwise, you can add the arms over the back, but you don't have to. This is what's important. And you can stay working there, or you can transition both hands to the back ankle. Yet not up here at the knee, people. It's not the knee. Look at how I did that. I tucked in deeply and reached low. 3, 2, and a 1. Good, we're setting up rotated triangle pose. Right hand is going to cross over the left. And then look, I'm going to look flat. I'm going to look straight ahead, square out my hips. And now, reach forward. And then as your left arm dials up to 12 o'clock, so also rotates the torso. 3, 2, you must use the back foot. And 1, great, hands down. Watch your spacing. I always have to check my spacing. You're going into rotated half moon. And I almost always use a block if I have it, because I want this pose to be lifted. Yes, I get lifted. Oh, you have to lift. There's no stretching here. It's like you're trying to touch the sky. And then hands down. Great. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog, inhale. And lots of sweat tonight, downward dog, exhale. Right leg lifts, left leg lift. Step the left foot forward lunge, drop the back knee, and come up and breathe. My dear sweet students, those of you who know me, look at the sweat. Remember how I used to say with the towels and the whole activity of, oh, I'm so sweaty. Remember how I used to say if sweat goes down your face, drink it. Right? Because I don't have my towel with me. So that's how it used to be. Used to go to yoga studios, there was no sweat, towels and all these things. We just didn't have it. Arms go up, crescent lunge, and a prayer position over. Look how I'm tucking in, getting way down over. Twist. To twist also means to open. It's like you're trying to open a bottle of wine and you have to twist as you pull, open. To twist is also to open. Now, This is what's going to be your left hand. Look, I'm going to dial it down. I'm going to match the entire arm bone with the shin. Then breathe, turn the fingertips back. Place the left hand on the left hip and look up over the left shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale deeply. Exhale. See, you've got to open up. See, we're closed off over your diaphragm. And you're really pushing your organs around. Good. Just jump to the center from here. Jump. And face me. All right. Did you think of a title for this class yet? It wasn't fast. It wasn't super creative. But it was hard because it was fluid and connected. Connected. Let's take your twisted crow on the left side. A lot of times I used to tell students, stop thinking about jumping out of everything. Stop thinking about shin balances and all those kinds of things. You want to go someplace and hold like forever. See, I could fall asleep here. 3, 2, and 1. Don't worry, we're going to do it again. If you're struggling with a pose like that, you know what I mean? If you're struggling, you're struggling. If you're struggling, you're struggling. That's it. And you're going to struggle with it until you don't anymore. When you learned how to ride a bicycle, it was the same thing. And then one day, there was one day that you never looked back, and you can't even remember not being able to do it. What's up with that? Same thing with swimming or skiing. There's one day and you never looked back. So you have to give these poses a chance. And it's not even technique. Just one day you never look back. And come on down. Wow, okay. Let's face the left side. Back on your back, give your knees a hug. So fantastic. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Legs up. You can stay here in dead bug. You know, if you've got some neck issues, the plow pose is not for you. For me, it is always my go-to stretch. There's some similarities to Navasana. It's very similar to the boat pose. So it makes sense that I would also like this position. But if it's hard for you, you've got neck issues, don't worry about it. Just stick with happy baby. And soft bend the knees. We're going to roll soft, easy forward. As you roll, we're going to sit all the way up tonight. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Keep facing the left side. And take your right foot on top of your left hip as a half lotus. If you have a full lotus, feel free to go to your full lotus. Now you might be here. Get that left foot tucked high. You might be here with this right knee high. Don't even worry about it. Just put your right hand on it. Trust me. Because I know I started there. I started way up. And then the right knee just started to fall. And then I could sit fairly comfortably in half lotus. We add a forward fold. And come on up and change legs. Now, if you're following these videos, you know I usually start with these cross-leg positions. Oh, there's only so many poses, but it feels different finishing. Feels different finishing with the half lotus. And if you're so inclined, you're in a good place to actually just stay here and do some meditation. So we've got the left leg on top, prayer position. Inhale, exhale, send out your thoughts. Send it forward. and draw up. Inhale. Okay. Well, you can certainly stay on your mat. It's a good idea. Stay on your mat, add some restorative poses or some yin yoga. I have yin yoga now on my website, Friday evenings and Sunday afternoons. So if you want a full yin yoga class, you can take that with me, and then you'll know the equipment that you need, and you will know what you can always do at the end of a vinyasa class, right? And if you're going to stay seated, get a blanket, sit on a blanket, stay seated maybe for 5-10 minutes for meditation, just like this. Breathe through your nose. Be steady and quiet. Otherwise, I'm going to close this class out by reminding that the light in me sees and recognizes the light in you. And for that, we say, Namaste. Bye-bye now.